On behalf of BCM, thank you to everyone for being with us today, either in person, great audience here, as well as the remainder on our lineup, as well as those online. The remainder of our this year's festival lineup is today, so we're very excited about that, and we're really excited about what's in store, so stay tuned. Before we get started, I wanted to take a moment and let members of our media know that when the press conference is over, we will be taking questions and interview out in the lobby, so stay with us. For those that may not be aware of it, the Birthplace of Country Music is the parent organization of the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, which is an affiliate of the Smithsonian Institution, Bristol Rhythm Roots Reunion, and our own WBCM Radio Bristol, which broadcasts live from the museum every day, and they're broadcasting this today for us. I'm standing before you today in the Performance Theater of the museum, which opened its doors in August of 2014. 1 year later, WBCM Radio Bristol went live on the air. It took the hard work and dedication of a lot of people to make this happen, but your love of Bristol Rhythm Roots Reunion opened the doors of possibility. Today, visitors from all over the world travel to Bristol to learn about our story year-round. Bristol Rhythm Roots Reunion continues to be a community event in every sense of the word. We are so grateful for the cooperation and support of our great cities of Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol, Virginia, and I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our community leaders and partners who are with us today. We have our Councilman Mark Hatton from Bristol, Tennessee. We've got our Mayor from Bristol, Virginia, Anthony Farnham, and another City Councilman, Neil Osborne. Just went out my mind. He also serves as a representative on our festival committee. I'd also like to thank all of our festival sponsors, many who have supported us for many years, and our new sponsors that are that are signing on for this year. I want to make a special note right now. Anyone that is interested in sponsoring the festival, there's still lots of opportunities for you, so please don't hesitate to reach out to us. It has taken the cooperation of 2 city governments, 2 state governments, 2 state tourism agencies, 2 state arts organizations, and hundreds of volunteers working together to make BCM the organization it is today, and we are very thankful for that. This is a very special year for us here at the Birthplace of Country Music because we will be celebrating the 95th anniversary of the 1927 Bristol Sessions. Those recordings sparked the Big Bang of country music, and Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion is a celebration of that great music and legacy. We've been rolling out our headliners for a while now. Most recently, since January, you talk about J.J. Gray and Mofra, Tanya Tucker, Roseanne Cash, the Del McCurry Band, the Wood Brothers, and more. It's already a fantastic lineup, but there's always more. I know you're all on the edge of your seats to hear the rest of the lineup, but I'm going to keep you suspenseful right now as we do a little bit of other things. So first of all, I'd like to welcome to the podium this year's Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion Festival Committee Chair, Terry Davis.
I'm very proud to say that my husband Ralph and I have been volunteers with the Bristol Rhythm Roots Reunion since the very first festival in October of 2001. To see the growth of the event and the transformation of our historic downtown over the years has been truly amazing, and we are so proud to be part of it. It is my honor to serve as festival chair this year. It takes the hard work and dedication of about 900 volunteers to make our festival run smoothly. Our festival staff and our festival committees work year-round to plan and present our festival. I want to take a moment to ask any festival board members, committee members, or volunteers in the audience to please stand up and be recognized. Thank you so much for your dedication. We couldn't do it without you. At Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion this year, we are working on several things that you'll be wanting to watch for. New this year, our partners at the Crooked Road. Virginia's Heritage Music Trail will sponsor a showcase of artists in the Performance Theater right here where we are right now at the Birthplace of Country Music Museum on Friday and Saturday during the festival. Look for those details coming soon. Also, we are happy to announce that our free Children's Day event will return to Anderson Park on Saturday of the festival. Non-profit organizations are encouraged to set up a booth and take part in this wonderful event of the community. When visitors come to the Bristol Rhythm Roots Reunion, often the first faces that they see belong to the volunteers. We are so appreciative of their contributions to the festival, and no job is too small. If you are interested in becoming a volunteer, stay tuned. In a few weeks, we will announce a community-wide volunteer recruitment event in downtown Bristol. You can bring your friends and families and sign up together. We will have special booths set up to give you more information about each job at the festival so that you can find your area of interest. For example, if you care about the environment, perhaps you would work for our green team to help make our festival more environmentally friendly and make Bristol beautiful. High school students who need volunteer hours are also encouraged to sign up. If you are with an organization, get your coworkers together to work a ticket booth or a beverage garden. It's the most fun you'll have working, and you'll get to see some great free music. Finally, sign up for our newsletter at birthplaceofmusic.org to receive your emails on the volunteer event and Children's Day. Sign-ups will take place early in the summer. And also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to stay up to date. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to seeing you in September.
Thank you, Terry, and thank you again to all your wonderful volunteers. They're wonderful volunteers. We couldn't do without you. Now I would like to call up Councilman Mark Hutton and Mayor Anthony Farnham so we can unveil our posters. Just as Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion has become a tradition for families and friends to gather each year, it has become a tradition for fans to collect our annual poster artwork. If you have the entire state, you may need a bigger house to hang them in. I hear that all the time. I don't have enough wall space to keep hanging these. At this time, I'd like to bring our representatives who are here. As a token of our gratitude, I'm going to step over here. I can do this one. As a token of our gratitude, we really are appreciative of all the support that you give us, not only to Bristol Rhythm Roots, but our whole organization. So we'll take this time to unveil the poster. At the end of the press conference, we always present them with a framed poster, and we will give that to them to hang in their office. Did you want to get a picture first, Shirley?
No, we did.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. This year's festival poster was designed by two very talented graphic designers from the High Road Agency, Katie Westbrooks and Sarah Mast. Will y'all stand up and let us recognize you? Katie is a Tennessee transplant from Paris, Texas, and a graduate from East Tennessee State University's graphic design program. Katie is the art director at High Road. Sarah Mast is a Johnson City native and also an ETSU graduate, where she studied digital media and business. She is also an art director at High Road and works on creative projects in graphic design, web development, and layout projection. She's done a lot of things for us. Katie and Sarah, we really appreciate it, and thank you. The poster's really beautiful, don't y'all think? One thing you need to know, if you want one, they are now available at the Birthplace of Country Music Museum store, so come on by and get one. If you're not local or you need to just order one online, you can go to birthplaceofcountrymusic.org and we'll mail it to you. Now, for the time we always work for and get excited about is our lineup reveal. So I'd like to bring to the podium Brent Treesh. He has served on our music committee for many years. He's sort of going to go off of that this year because he's soon to be the president of our BCM Board of Directors, so we've got enough for him to do in that area. But Bree?
Thanks, Linda. Real quick, I also want to say thanks to our staff. You know, if you're at the festival looking at behind the scenes, you will see people running around like crazy, and I see them like in a blur as we're going one in the opposite direction. So I always want to say thank you to all the work that they do, because it is really the backbone of this festival, along with the volunteers. It takes a village to be able to make this happen. I have been on the music committee for 15 years, and I'll be honest with you, it's one of the great honors of my life to be able to serve this festival and this organization. It is a sad time for me to be going away from the music, but it's in good hands. We have a fantastic music committee. We also have a really talented buyer that works with us from Midwood Entertainment named Micah Davidson. So I'm really appreciative of what they're doing, and knowing that we're going to be continuing to go upwards with our lineup and our event. I do want to recognize our committee members and all the work that they put in. And I want to say one thing about that group. They seem to be able to have their finger on the pulse of the music industry at all times. It is a tough task to develop and find some of those bands that none of you all have heard of, because we probably hadn't heard of them about a year ago either, and we have to find them from under all these rocks and other places. But we work hard to make sure that we find those emerging acts, but also bring in some of those household names that belong here in Bristol in September. And when you look back over the last 15, 20 years, you can look and remember that we had groups like Old Crow Medicine Show. If you've been coming to the festival for a while, I remember seeing them on the side stage over there by the mural. They weren't even on a main stage. I remember seeing the Agert Brothers when they were still really small, just a small group that's playing early in the day on a Saturday that now everybody wishes they were there, and I feel like 20,000 people say they were there, but I was there. There was only like a couple hundred of us. And then the things like also the Carolina Chocolate Drops. When you remember back a few years ago, they were playing the State Street stage. It was a big stage, but they were a last-minute addition that nobody knew of, and now every year people are asking us, can you bring that group back? I'll put a plug in for the music committee maybe next year for you. We're also really proud of the world-class talent that we have here in the Bristol and the Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia region. When we look back and think about people like Doc Watson and Dr. Ralph Stanley, Blue Highway, Doyle Lawson, and Quicksilver, we've been really lucky to have some of the great legendary names. And we're also still having those groups that are probably the next legendary names. Amethyst, Kia, 49 Winchester. It's so fun to watch these groups that are doing work right now out on the road and really representing our region in such a powerful way. I know that some people are going to look at this lineup and not recognize names. That's okay. That's what we do. And don't worry, after we reveal the lineup, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip on some of the bands you need to be checking out. Because I promise, after the event, when we ask you who you want us to bring back, you're going to be crying for those names, so you might as well see them the first year and not miss them. Okay, enough of me talking. I'm going to toss my friend Josh up there, who's going to lower some lights and play a video for us here so you can see the lineup.
Maybe.
That's it.
It's worth waiting for.
Right, you want to do a little interpretive dance?
I will be doing a dance to be able to show you who's coming this year. We'll play Pictionary so you can figure out what I'm talking about. key. If you're ever going to put on an event, have really good partners. And we've been really lucky to work with a group called Lock and Key out of Knoxville, a really talented production house that does great video work for us and makes us look really good. And we're really happy to always have those guys helping us out with our marketing and our communications. Amazing lineup, right?
Yeah.
Really excited. I watched all those pages go by and I was like, I did it again. We did it again. We've booked too much good music. I'm not going to be able to see it all. But really proud of the lineup that we built this year. And in particular, I want to talk about one thing is that when we look at country music especially, we see that there's a gender disparity that exists out there. That there's about 10% of the country music kind of landscape that is kind of women-based and female-led. And so we know that there are a lot of talented women out there in country music, so it was a really important part for us this year to really be intentional about that. So we worked really hard to bring some really legendary female voices to Bristol. So you see people like Tanya Tucker and Roseanne Cash and Dawn the Buffalo. And this week and tonight we just announced the Warren Treaty. So a lot of great talented women all across the entire lineup. About 46% of our lineup ended up being female diversity based. And that's with a lineup that has about 120 acts on 16 stages. So we are really excited about some of the new faces that we're going to be bringing to Bristol. And so I had promised you that I would tell you some of those names that you'd be paying attention to. So if you were at home, this is the time you write down some stuff. I would tell you right now, make sure that you catch the Jay Bird set. Katie Pruitt is amazing. You should check out Katie's set. Also, you'll see me at every set that Ian No does, every set that Arlo McKinley does, every set that John R. Miller does as well. But also people like Miko Marks and S.G. Goodman. I'm looking all of you in the eyes. Go see S.G. Goodman. That's a set you need to be seeing. Of course, if you want to find out about all the different acts we have out there, bristolrhythm.com to check out the bands. They may, again, not be familiar with you, but I promise you there's a few featured headliners in that lineup. Weekend passes are now on sale, $100 for an extended time. The price won't go up to June 1st. There's no reason you should be waiting any longer. And while you're out there shopping, also make sure that you come check out this fantastic, and buy one of these fantastic shirts that Hank has. Hank's Those are on sale now, so all you beautiful faces that are here, make sure you buy one of those shirts while you're here. Single day tickets will go on sale when we release the schedule, which will be coming up in a few weeks. And when that comes out, so does our mobile app. And we hope to see you on State Street in September. Thank you all so much, and I'll turn it back over to Leah.
I think every year when we unveil our video, the thing that's exciting to me, what they do, is they always choose a great song. I mean, wasn't that so appropriate for this? So I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you. What a lineup, right? It's a great lineup. I'll repeat what Brent said. The tickets are still $100 right now, so go online and get them. And don't forget about our festival poster. You can come here and get it, or you can order it online. It's a great, we're very excited for it. It's very pretty, I think, this year. Special thanks for everyone that came out today and for those that were tuning in online.